Yo, what's up guys, your boy vKilljoyy here, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Editing the Pamaj-tage. Don't know what one this is, but today we're going to just finish off on the opening cinematic. I know I always say we're going to do that, and we are actually then going to start editing up the first clip, which shouldn't be too hard. So, yeah, so you got the opening cinematic here. As you can see, you got this bar here. If you do Control-Alt-Y, we can do adjustment layer, go to the edge of it by holding shift and dragging the timeline key, so it'll drag to the edge of the layer, then do alt and the right end square bracket, or the one with like they'll jump in it, I don't know. Or to explain, below the plus and next to the enter key on my keyboard. So we got this layer, and what we're going to do is click P on the keyboard. You see the stopwatch, alt and click it, and type in wiggle left parentheses if you're American, comma 25 right parentheses. Okay, then click off of that, back into the layer and click R, and alt click on the rotation like we did before, and do wiggle parentheses, no star, parentheses 1, comma 2 parentheses. Now we just got to link up the opening cinematic layer by dragging this pick whip tool, drag it onto that layer there, and then it'll have the same values as this does. And let me just first of all right click and rename this layer wiggle, because it wiggles, and the top one's name is bars. So let's just preview that, and what this will do is it'll transform the layer you see there in the preview. It's wiggling and rotating and just being more animated than it was before, and this will help you like cover up any imperfections you have. Now let's see here in the preview, you can see if say your text is like a keyframe off or so when syncing it up with the actual clip, you won't be able to notice it as much, which is great about using that. You can see there it perfectly syncs up, so that's very easy. Let me just Control S and just save this bad boy. Now we're going to be editing up this layer, well no, this clip onto the next layer. So we don't really need to have that open. Let's go to project. Already had this ready. Click on to there, zoom out a little bit, and drag it up to around about here. So what we're gonna have is we got this beautiful layer, frame blending, pixel motion. We're actually gonna turn the audio off for this layer just so it doesn't get a bit annoying. And do Control Alt and T to add the time remapping. And we're gonna do layer, no effect, and Twixtor because it was in my recent, but otherwise you go to Revision plugins. I just recently used it, so I'm going to click on there. Change the frame rate to 59.94 or 29.97, depending on what you record your frame rate in. We're going to have it on best motion vectors, and contrast / edge enhance. It'll make it look a lot nicer. And smart blend enabled, and yeah, if you got all that, I'm going to try and find where he shoots. Okay. Actually, no, we're not. I'm not going to yet, so we're going to click E on that layer, so we have the Twixtor open. So I'm going to drop it down by here, because I like the part where he starts to zoom in, then he continues to run a little bit. That's where I want the clip to start. So like there. Okay, we're going to go output control then. Keyframe the speed there. Let's drag this up so I can see both layers, the song layer and the actual clip layer. I'm going to drop this down to, I'd say, about 35. Yeah, 35 sounds good. And then what we can do, go back to the start here, click page down if you have the other layer there by accident. Drag this across until you get to that frame again, because obviously it'll remap the timing, so it's a bit different. See here, we got that. When it's zooming in there, go to here and see, this is where we want to have the shocks. This is where the bass drops. So that's what we're doing with that. So what we're actually going to do is then go to here and keyframe this at 100. Okay, and you see there has already been a shot. So drag that down a little bit. Let me just alter all these layers up. And you can actually drag this across until you get to there. You see that was where he shot. That is the layer, which is just a little bit off the timing of it, but it still looks fine. You see it's really slow all the way through here. It's going to be, you can also see some like warping around the edges there, especially if you go to full. You can see the warping. Give it a second to load up. You see there's just a little bit of distortion, which you'll get no matter what you try to do with Twixtor. So what we're actually going to do to, you know, improve this, because at the moment it'll just be a gradual increase. What I'm going to do is actually go to Graph Editor. See these 2 points here. If you click that one, then click Control. Oh no, Control Z. Control Z. We're actually going to hold Shift. No, click the V button first if you have that. And click Shift and click on there. We're actually going to go down the bottom here and click on this tool, the Easy Ease. Okay, so this will make this a lot slicker. Now what we can do with this layer, give it a second. It's just I wanna click off it. So click on the first keyframe, drag this up like so, just you know, a little angle like that, and then get this one and do it go in the opposite sort of direction. Okay, this one's going to be a bit sharper, and then you can also then edit this one up so that it's also sharp. Drag that one down, drag that one a little bit up. So hopefully, because this is a pretty high frame rate clip, it's not going to be too hard for us to do this. So give it a second. It's taking a while to load. It's still on full. Let me just drop that down to not quarter. I'm going to drop it down to third. It's not too bad then. Go to here by holding Shift and then Alt left bracket. Let me save this again, and yeah, we'll do the preview of this, and let me just quickly see how long I'll be recording for. 7 minutes, so that's not too bad here. So we got this here. It should slow down a lot in the central part. See there, you can actually see the warping. It's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. See around there, it's a bit worse, but yeah, hopefully this turned out to look pretty good. I'm gonna do a little bit of effects at the start, and yeah, now you see it slowing down a lot here. It's trying to read every frame, and had a couple of questions about when my next edit is going to be going up. I'm doing it currently. It's a dual ep for the two members in my the clan I'm lead editor for. It's actually NB Joker and NB Ben. They're dual ep. It's amazing clips in there. Of course, I'm editing it around about 30 or so clips, so it's taken me quite a while to do. Still got like maybe a week and a half left of editing, approximately, maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, hopefully it shouldn't take too long, and I should hopefully get that up to you guys pretty soon. So, as you can see here, that syncing's just finished. I'm gonna let it go a few more frames just so we can, you know, get a better feel for it. Okay, so let's just click off of there. Let's watch this. Yes, that looks pretty decent so far. See, it's slow there and speeds up. Bam. It looks really good. So, what we're going to do here is we're just actually going to go into the opening cinematic layer and click E, because I forgot what effects we used. So you got that there. Now if you zoom in a little bit, I will try and mirror the amount there is of effect. So, see here, just try and see it eases in there. I wanted to have it so it eases out over this side. So, see, that's approximately right. Go like that. Just try and match it up, you know, so the difference isn't too big. Click E on here again. So you have directional blur, light burst. So what we can do is just go to effects and presets, which is horrible because it always lags. So CC. Oh no, CC. Nope, I can't spell light burst 2.5 because swag. Now let me just go into this layer and see what I had for the settings on this. So it was at 150, and then I went down to 100 nothing. So onto this layer now, and It's quite a bit different. So it starts off 150 there. Nope. Do it like that. It was on fade. Yeah, just double checking it was on fade. Click back onto this layer here and keyframe it so that this goes back up to 50. If I go into the graph editor for that one, see, yeah, it does graduate up. Graduate? I don't know. It does gradually go up. That's what I meant to say. See here, it just goes down a little bit. And what was it? What was the other effect? I forgot. Directional blur. So it'll blur outwards. So let me get that directional blur. Got that on there as well now. So let me just see what I used for the effects on this one. Oh, minus 90. Blur length of 22.5 at the end. And nothing by there. So let's get this blur length of minus 90. Keyframe the blur length there as 0. Put it to here as 22.5. I don't know why I use such a keyframe value, but I did. So let's click E. Yeah, highlight both of these. Go into that, and as you can see, I actually have to open these up first. I'm gonna highlight these keyframes. Then let's go into here. Now you can see them. That's what we want. So zoom in a little bit. Now, I gotta try and get the keyframes for the other side. So give me a second here. After Effects is not wanting to work. So let me just zoom in a lot. Okay, 1 minute. Let's move back across. Do ease like that, so I can. Now this is only doing the one side. Yeah, okay, I want to have this side. Click off of it by there. I'm trying to get the right keyframe. Keyframe to the right. Forget that. Click that by there. I'm trying to get the right side. Okay, give me just a second here. Disable that. No, if I take the effects off that layer. Nope, this is what I want to have on this layer. Go to the opening cinematic. If I take off those effects, maybe that'll help my problem. Nope, it is not seeming to work. Come on. I just can't seem to get that. Okay, don't worry. We can sort this out easily enough. So I got this re-length by there. I really can't get that keyframe in the corner there, can I? It's not wanting to work. Let me zoom in even more. I'm literally zoomed in as far as I can. I can't seem to get it. So we'll just have to do it from this keyframe here. Let's do easy ease. And let's try to match it up as best we can to there. See, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good there. Yeah, that matches it pretty nicely. And we got this one. The blur length, which will probably give us the same problem. So let's just do it for this side. See, they're going up like that. So it's not exactly the same as the other side. Not an exact, representation. So you got the array length there, and also that. Looks pretty good. So that took us a lot longer than I really should have. But so look at that there. Oh, the scale for this layer is actually 105. So if I increase the scale for this layer, also to 105. I like to use that a lot now. Just to 105, just so you can, have a bit of compensation for any things you have on the edges. So let me zoom out a little bit. Just so I can see when I get past the shot section, And how long have I been recording for? 15 or so minutes? Yeah, 14 minutes, 30 seconds. That sounds good with me. Now I just gotta see. I'm probably gonna then do a little bit more effects on this layer just to finish off this layer completely. See, he's running in here. Just give it time to preview because I want to make sure it looks perfect. And yeah. This edit is looking like it's coming along pretty nicely, I think. I got quite a few clips left, so I'll probably do a clip or so per episode when I get around to them. And yeah. See, we got the zoom in there. It starts to get a little bit faster. Bam. No, yeah, bam. I mind if that was a quad collat headshot. Oof. Oof, that would be so much better, but still an absolutely insane clip there. I don't know how people can hit quad collats. It's mental. I can barely hit triples. But yeah, so let's have a little preview of this right now. Okay, so that's looking pretty good, I think. Let's have another little look. Okay, I'm actually gonna double the frame where this is. Click on, see, we're on the scale. Keyframe that there. Go up to here, change to 130 or so. And let's go on to this here. Let's zoom this in. You see, you got the keyframe for it by there. Let's just do easy ease. Not on that layer. Easy ease on this layer. Easy ease the other way I meant. And just drag it down. Okay, drag it down like that. So we want to have it pretty sharp. The way it zooms in. And that looks good. Oh, we forgot to put on the effects back onto this one. So let's have another little preview of this. May do a little bit more than this episode. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that looks really nice there. I don't know if I'm gonna add a an increase on the scale. I don't usually do that with my clips. A lot of people add a lot of scaling to theirs. I only do it occasionally. So yeah, let me just first of all actually go into here. Let me just close down the effects thing and the solids thing. Let's go to gun sounds. Rendered ballista. And let's open this up. I like to put it below the layer I'm actually using. I don't know why. Just something I do. Let me just double click L. Line up that shot approximately. And yeah, let me just do another little preview with that audio in behind of the gunshot. No, actually, I gotta click L -7 roughly. Can then adjust the audio, because we don't have it really loud gunshot, but we don't want to have it too faint so you can't hear. And bam, you got that shot by there. Let's have a look. That actually sounds pretty good. I might do it just to -9. You know, you could go really in depth and go to like decimals if you really wanted to, but to be honest, I think we got the hammer. I think we hit it on the head right there. Let me just do -10, make a round number. I'm gonna get really OCD with this right now. Hopefully not. Let's just have another little look. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. So let me just keyframe. Let me just take off the the image for this layer so I can just drag it along as fast as I want. Okay, so I'm gonna keyframe where the beat goes in so I can cut the clip just to make it look a little bit better. Okay. Okay, so done. There. By here, you can hear a little bass drum. And by there. So we're gonna go to here, we're gonna just cut up the clip a little bit. But first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate it. Okay, turn off the vision for that one. Turn on the audio. Now, we're gonna try and see if they have a really big reaction in it. I know part of it does. Let's just drag it through.
No. Where? What? No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, and let me cut up the audio just a little bit. Okay, cut that bit by there. Control Shift D, click LL so I can get the keyframe for this layer.
No.
No, I'll bracket on that there. I can drag it up to there.
No way.
Okay, let's do Control Shift D there. I don't even know if this is gonna sound good at all, guys. I'm just messing around with it a little bit. That's what you gotta do when you're editing. Mess around with different things and see, you know, how they come out. If they come out well, then that's great. If they don't, yeah, okay then. You know, just trying little things here and there.
No way. Where? What? No.
Okay, I don't know how this is gonna sound, to be honest. So let's just turn on this. Well, let's actually not turn on that layer yet. I just want to have an audio sample of what it should roughly sound like. Because I have none of the layers there. Okay, so you can hear it now.
What? Eat it. No. No way. Where? What? No.
Okay, the reaction isn't the best. Screw that. I was waiting for it to be like quad, but it's not. So let's so we got that there. Boom. And by here, I'm gonna do Control Shift D. Now I don't know if this is gonna work because I got the time remapping on this layer. Nope. Okay, so I'm gonna go to E, turn off Twixtor because we don't like Twixtor at the moment, but we do love Twixtor because Twixtor's our friend. So let's just drag this layer out a little bit more. Ooh, that's like literally perfect. Okay, so we're gonna just keyframe it a little bit. I want it to be when he turns. Okay, so it's gonna be doo, doo. And then keep on just jumping it forward just a bit. Hopefully this looks okay, to be honest. I don't know if it will. It should do though. And then here, end bracket on that. Okay. I didn't really speak then. I'm just trying to focus. Let me just do Control S once more. Look at this, and hopefully this looks okay. 22 minutes. This is looking okay so far. I should just jump forward. I'm gonna also add then some levels just to like brighten it up whenever it switches. As opposed to adding, say, screen pumps, because I don't know, screen pumps, a lot of the time I think it ruins the edit, in my opinion, especially if it's overused. Like I think I did like my one edit, had a lot of screen pumps in it. I didn't really like it, to be honest. If you were to do something, say, like with levels, just to add like, you know, screen flashes for when it goes to, you know, to you know, for when the bass and the snare hit and stuff, as opposed to having screen pumps, because I know it's a bit too much of a transformation. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. It's just my personal opinion. If you guys like using screen pumps, then by all means use screen pumps. Or if you'd like to rotate it on the clips, by all means do that. I'm just giving you guys this baseline of, you know, basics of how I edit. Let's have a little look at this here. Okay. I think I am actually going to add some rotation. So what I can do is I can just keyframe the end of this. This is probably going to be a 30-minute episode or something. This one's going to be +5. It's coming in like bam. And yeah. So let me just do that for all of these ones. This one is then going to be -5. They're going to come from different angles. Okay. And yeah, I think this should look okay. I think I'm gonna go back on what I said, and I am actually probably gonna add some screen pumps as well to this. Being such a hypocrite right now, but well, this is -5. Yep, -5 on here. Let me just keyframe it. Go to here and just click 0. So let me just drag that all up. Let me highlight all of these keyframes. go into here. As you can see, you got, oh gosh, you got multiple keyframes by here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight them all. And I'm going to click Easy Ease. Yeah, so all I'm going to do, I'm not going to edit it up anymore. For that, just going to Easy Ease it in a little bit. That should hopefully look okay, but let's just do another preview. You know, I preview a lot, and let's see this right now. It's probably gonna look terrible, I can imagine. Yeah, okay. I said it's up here from, instead of minus, let's do -3. We can go to here. Can actually do, let's do +4. And then here we can then do, you know, say -2. Okay. You know, mixing it up a little bit. Don't have it consistently the same one. And this should look a lot better, hopefully. I'm liking that. The last one there was subtle enough. I could also do a similar thing with the scaling. So let's put them all onto scale. Here we're gonna keyframe on the end of all of them. The keyframe for the scale, the original scale. I think I'm gonna bump it up just a little bit. You know, let's do 110 here. So this may not even really be noticeable. I'm gonna do 109 here, and then on this one we're gonna do 108, and then the last one, which is simple 107. So only really a difference of 2. Let's do another preview after I save it. I've always got to keep remember to saving, just in case your After Effects say crashes. That happens to me quite a bit, which is a bit annoying, but you get over it. Okay, bam, got that, bam. Actually, on the rotation for all of these, I'm gonna actually hold Shift when I'm on each of these layers and just drag it out. Okay, no, not double click. Like that, just drag it out a little bit so it doesn't completely reach a standstill when it gets to the end, but it gets close. Okay, so let's just do another preview. I think this looks pretty decent, hopefully. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm liking that actually a lot. Now I gotta get levels, effects and presets, levels, and let's drag it onto that layer. Let's drag it onto all of these layers actually, because all of them are gonna need it. I just want to finish off the first clip in this video. It's really important that I get it right. So let's shut down all the other effects. So we got levels here. This is what we want. So we're gonna go to, actually we're gonna click E on the keyboard so we can go to our effects and keyframe the histogram, that thing right there. For all of them we're gonna do that, but we'll just do the first one. Up to here, and I change this typically to 220. Let's do it a little brighter. I think I'm gonna do 215 though. Make it even brighter. 210. 210. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So we can do that for all of these layers. Actually, if I leave that open just a little bit like that. Okay. Go into here, click E. Go to levels, histogram, and go over to here again. Oh gosh, got all these other effects here which are a bit annoying. Change that to 210. Here again. Bam, bam, bam. Keyframe. Just this. I think this helps out a lot with the I don't know. It works sort of in conjunction with the screen pumps and the rotation. I was initially just gonna do this, but to be honest, I think it'll look better with all of them having this. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna shut that down a lot, drag highlight over all of those keyframes, effects and presets, and you got that there. You can't really see it though, can you? So let's drag over it. It's gonna do easy ease, okay? because it's too small for us to be able to edit that up. So yeah, let's actually just click E, so there's none of that effect nonsense. And let's just have a look at it, see if it looks okay now, and that'll probably then be the end of the episode. I think this is looking pretty nice so far. Let's have a little look. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot, actually. Let's have another little look at it. See, they got the lighting. It may not really be too noticeable, but I think it looks okay. Is this syncing okay by here? Let me just turn off these layers. Yeah, the syncing is perfect. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. We edited up the first clip today, and yeah, it made it look pretty snazzy. And yeah, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like and a comment down below as always. Actually, no, we're just gonna do one more thing. One more thing, guys. One more thing. Oh, the scale here. The scaling. It's a lovely scaling. And actually, open up that for there. Make that a bit bigger if we can. We're actually gonna edit this up. I think we're just gonna click ease for them. Just you know, just a little bit more editing. Just a tad, guys. This is the last part. I promise. Okay, this is the last thing we're gonna edit on this today. It's been a pretty long episode, roughly 30 minutes, I'd say. 30 minutes long. Yeah, 32 nearly. Damn. Okay, let's just have another little look at this, just so the scaling looks a bit smoother. That looks perfect. So, Control S. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment down below as always, and let me know if you're using this in an episode of your own, or if it helped you, taught you anything, let me know. If you say you want me to use any effects or cover anything in my next episode, I'll definitely do that. And yeah, make sure you subscribe for more daily content. I'm your boy Killjoy, and I'm out. Peace.